Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share something that might just change the way you think, act, and succeed. The right advice, real, honest, no-nonsense wisdom, can shake you to your core. It can wake you up, make you question everything, and force you to step up. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." But let me take that a step further. You are also the sum of the advice you choose to follow. Some advice will inspire you, some will challenge you, and some will leave you absolutely speechless. So today, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to share the kind of advice that makes you uncomfortable, that forces you to grow, and that, if you truly listen, could change your life forever. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. This simple yet profound truth is the foundation of success and personal growth. Many people go through life hoping for better opportunities, waiting for the right moment, or expecting circumstances to improve on their own. But the reality is that nothing changes until you do. Life doesn't randomly improve because of luck or fate. It improves when you make a conscious decision to change and take action toward your goals. Change begins with awareness. You must first recognize where you are, what is holding you back, and what you truly want. Most people never take the time to analyze their current situation. They complain about their job, their finances, their health, or their relationships, but they never ask themselves, what can I do to change this? That's where growth begins. The moment you stop blaming external factors and take full responsibility for your life, you regain control. You stop being a victim of circumstances and start becoming the architect of your future. One of the biggest obstacles to change is comfort. People settle into routines, even when those routines are leading them nowhere. They fear stepping into the unknown because it requires effort, risk, and sometimes failure. But growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want a better life, you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone and embrace uncertainty. Every great achievement in history was made by someone who dared to change, who was willing to take risks and make sacrifices. It's easy to wish for a better life. It's easy to say, I want more money, I want to be healthier, or I want to be happier. But wishing is not enough. Wishing without action is the fastest route to frustration. If you want more, you have to do more. Repeat. You have to learn more, work harder, and push yourself beyond what you think you're capable of. Change is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Think about the people you admire, the successful entrepreneurs, the great leaders, the athletes, the artists. None of them got to where they are by accident. They all made a decision to change, to improve, and to persist despite challenges. They invested in themselves, learned new skills, developed better habits, and took control of their destiny. They didn't rely on chance. They relied on intentional action. Your mindset plays a crucial role in this process. If you believe that your life is dictated by luck, you will always wait for something external to change. But if you believe that you have the power to create change, you will start making decisions that lead you in the right direction. Your thoughts shape your reality. When you decide that you are in control, everything changes. The first step to transformation is setting clear goals. You must know exactly what you want and why you want it. Vague goals produce vague results. If you want to improve your financial situation, set a specific income target and create a plan to achieve it. If you want to get in shape, set a fitness goal and commit to a daily routine. Without clarity, you will wander aimlessly, hoping for things to get better without taking real action. Once you have a goal, you must commit to consistent effort. Change is not about making one big decision. It's about making small, deliberate choices every single day. It's about creating new habits, breaking old patterns, and staying disciplined even when motivation fades. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going. You must be willing to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment. They say, I'll start next month, or I'll take action when I have more time, more money, more resources. But the truth is, there is never a perfect time. There will always be obstacles, distractions, and reasons to delay. The people who succeed are the ones who start despite the uncertainty. They take the first step, even if they don't have all the answers. Another critical factor in change is your environment. The people you surround yourself with, the books you read, the habits you adopt, all of these things influence your success. If you are constantly around negative people who discourage you, it will be difficult to stay motivated. But if you surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, you will naturally start growing in the right direction. Fear is another major barrier to change. People fear failure, rejection, and judgment. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every successful person has failed multiple times before they achieved greatness. The difference is that they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from their mistakes, adjusted their approach, and kept moving forward. Excuses are another enemy of progress. People say, "I don't have time, I'm too old, I don't have the right skills." But these are just limiting beliefs. If something is important enough to you, you will find a way. The truth is, you don't lack time, you lack priority. You don't lack skills, you lack the willingness to learn. You don't lack opportunity, you lack the courage to take action. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Successful people don't rely on feelings, they rely on habits. They wake up early, they stick to their routines, they stay focused on their goals, even when they don't feel like it. They understand that short-term discomfort leads to long-term success. Every decision you make today is shaping your future. Success is something you attract
can either choose
by the person
to stay the
you become.
same or choose to grow.
Many people chase success as if it were some external prize, believing that if they work harder, get luckier, or meet the right people, they will finally achieve it. But true success is not something you pursue. It is something you attract based on the value you bring to the world. It is a reflection of your habits, mindset, discipline, and personal growth. The more you develop yourself, the more opportunities, wealth, and success naturally come into your life. Personal growth is the foundation of success. If you want to achieve more, you must become more. Success does not come to those who remain the same. It comes to those who continuously improve themselves. Your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. This means that the key to achieving more in life is to work on yourself, your skills, your mindset, your work ethic, and your ability to handle challenges. The person you become determines what you attract. Many people focus too much on external goals, earning more money, getting a promotion, building a business, without realizing that these things are the result of internal growth. If you want to earn more money, you must develop skills that make you more valuable in the marketplace. If you want better relationships, you must become a better communicator, a better listener, and a more supportive partner. If you want a better life, you must become a better person. Your mindset plays a crucial role in what you attract. A scarcity mindset repels success, while an abundance mindset attracts it. People with a scarcity mindset believe there is never enough money, never enough opportunities, never enough success to go around. They focus on limitations, fear, and competition. In contrast, people with an abundance mindset believe that success is limitless. They focus on growth, possibilities, and creating value. They attract success because they are open to new opportunities and are willing to take action when they arise. Your habits shape your success. The small things you do daily determine the results you get in life. Successful people have daily routines that support their growth. They read, learn, exercise, and practice self-discipline. They don't waste time on distractions or unproductive activities. They understand that success is built on consistent effort over time. If you want to attract success, you must develop the habits of successful people. Your environment influences your success. The people you surround yourself with, the books you read, conversations you have, all of these shape who you become. If you spend time around negative people who complain and make excuses, you will adopt their mindset. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, growth-oriented individuals, you will naturally start thinking and acting like them. The fastest way to change your results is to change your environment. The skills you develop determine the level of success you attract. The marketplace rewards those who bring value. If you want to earn more money or have better opportunities, focus on developing high-income skills. Skills that solve problems, create solutions, and add value to others. Whether it's communication, leadership, sales, technology, or creativity, the more valuable your skills, the more success you will attract. Discipline is one of the most important qualities for attracting success. Many people fail because they lack the discipline to do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They rely on habits and discipline. They set goals, create a plan, and take action every single day. They understand that success is not about doing something once, but about doing it consistently. Your attitude toward failure determines how much success you attract. Many people fear failure and avoid taking risks because they don't want to experience setbacks. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Every successful person has failed multiple times, but they didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they used it as a learning experience to improve and grow. The way you handle failure determines whether you continue moving forward or give up. The ability to adapt is essential for attracting success. The world is constantly changing, and those who refuse to grow and evolve get left behind. Successful people are always learning, always improving, and always looking for ways to stay ahead. They are not afraid to change strategies, try new approaches, and embrace innovation. If you want to attract success, you must be willing to grow and adapt to new circumstances. Taking responsibility for your life is a key factor in attracting success. Many people blame their circumstances, their past, or other people for their lack of success. But successful individuals take full ownership of their lives. They don't make excuses or wait for someone else to fix their problems. They take action, find solutions, and make things happen. When you take responsibility for your success, you put yourself in a position to attract more opportunities and create the life you want. Your energy and enthusiasm play a major role in attracting success. People are naturally drawn to those who are passionate, motivated, and full of life. When you bring energy and excitement to what you do, you create a magnetic presence that attracts opportunities, connections, and success. Passion fuels persistence, and persistence leads to results. The more excited and committed you are to your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. Your ability to provide value to others determines the level of success you attract. The most successful people in the world didn't just focus on their own success. They focused on solving problems, serving others, and making a difference. Whether it's in business, relationships, or leadership, the more value you bring, the more success will come to you. Instead of asking, how can I get more? Ask, how can I give more? The more you help others, the more success you naturally attract into your own life. If you want more, you must become more. Success, wealth, happiness, and fulfillment do not come by chance or luck. They come as a direct result of who you become in the process. Many people want a better life, more money, better relationships, or greater opportunities, but they are not willing to grow into the kind of person who attracts those things. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are prepared for. The only way to achieve more is to elevate yourself, your mindset, your skills, your habits, and your discipline. Everything you desire is a reflection of your personal development. If you want a higher income, you must develop the skills and knowledge that justify that income. If you want better relationships, you must become a better communicator, a better listener, and a more understanding person. If you want to be healthier, you must adopt better habits, take care of your body, and prioritize your well-being. Nada. Growth is not optional if you want to achieve more. It is a requirement. Your level of success is directly tied to your level of personal growth. The reason most people stay stuck is that they focus on external factors rather than working on themselves. They blame their circumstances, their background, or their lack of resources. But the truth is, your success is not determined by what you have now. It is determined by who you are becoming. The more you grow, the more capable you become of handling greater challenges and opportunities. Funat. Many people believe that if they just work harder, they will achieve more. While hard work is essential, it is not enough on its own. You can work hard at the wrong things and never see progress. True growth comes from working smarter, developing the right skills, and positioning yourself for success. If you are not growing, you are staying the same. And if you are staying the same, you cannot expect different results. The key is to consistently seek self-improvement in every area of life. Your mindset determines your growth. If you believe that you are stuck with the abilities, talents, and intelligence you were born with, you will never reach your full potential. But if you adopt a growth mindset, the belief that you can improve, learn, and become better, you open the door to unlimited possibilities. The most successful people in the world are not those who were born with the most talent. They are the ones who committed to continuous learning and personal development. Your habits shape your future. What you do every day determines who you become. If you spend your time on distractions, procrastination, and activities that do not contribute to your growth, you will stay exactly where you are. But if you develop the habits of successful people, reading, learning, setting goals, and taking action, you will naturally attract more success. Small daily improvements lead to massive long-term results. Your environment plays a major role in your growth. If you are surrounded by people who are complacent, negative, or unmotivated, it will be difficult to rise above that level. But if you surround yourself with people who are ambitious, growth-oriented, and constantly striving for more, you will naturally elevate yourself. The fastest way to change your life is to change the people you spend the most time with. Seek out mentors, successful individuals, and those who challenge you to be better. Discipline is a key factor in becoming more. Many people fail not because they lack ability, but because they lack the discipline to stay committed to their growth. They get excited about their goals, but lose motivation when challenges arise. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early, sticking to your commitments, and pushing through discomfort. Growth requires effort, and effort requires discipline. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to growth. People fear failure, rejection, and stepping outside their comfort zone. But growth only happens when you face your fears and push past them. Every successful person has faced fear, but they did not let it stop them. They used it as motivation to improve, learn, and take action despite uncertainty. If you want more in life, you must be willing to embrace fear and take risks. Your ability to add value to others determines how much success you achieve. The most successful people are not those who focus only on themselves, but those who contribute to the lives of others. Whether it's in business, leadership, or relationships, the more value you provide, the more you receive in return. Instead of asking, how can I get more? Ask, how can I become more valuable? The more valuable you become, the more opportunities and rewards will come your way. Every new level of success requires a new version of you. You cannot achieve higher levels of success while remaining the same person. Growth is a continuous journey, not a one-time event. The moment you stop growing, you start declining. The more you invest in yourself, your knowledge, your skills, and your mindset, the more you position yourself for greater success.